Good evening. Monday and Tuesday of last week, Jewish communities celebrated the New Year. We are currently in the year 5780 since creation. 10 days after the New Year, we are graced by Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, is the holiest day in the Hebrew calendar. This year it starts at sunset on Wednesday, the 9th of October. Yom Kippur is a day of fasting, penitence, and restitution. Hebrew scriptures, Leviticus 16:31, calls Yom Kippur Shabbat Shabbaton, the Saturday of Saturdays. Just as Saturday is a holy day, so is Yom Kippur, but more so. Just as Saturday is a day of bliss, so is Yom Kippur, but more so. Just as Saturday is a festive day, so is Yom Kippur, but more so. Yom Kippur is a day of abstention from food and drink. It is a festive day, but we do not feast. It's a festive day without food or drink. Although our dress wear on Yom Kippur is comparable to that of a Saturday, we refrain from wearing leather. Leather shoes, for example, and wearing normal clothing make our attire a rather odd medley. Smart dresses and suits are embellished by rubber shoes. On Yom Kippur, we are exhorted to indulge in the most transformative creation possible. We atone, transform, and recreate ourselves through introspection and self-judgment. In so doing, we seek our personal return. The process contains 4 steps: regret at our mistakes, cessation of the particular act through commitment to change, confession by verbalizing mistakes, and resolving not to repeat the harmful act. However, atonement is specifically for transgressions against God. Yom Kippur cannot make reparations for acts committed against another person. Only personal apology and reconciliation may redress disputes between people. Many hours are spent in synagogue on Yom Kippur. The fast is an emotionally and physically demanding experience, but spiritually uplifting. Regular weekdays have 3 prayer services. Saturdays and other holy days have 4, and Yom Kippur has 5. We spend the Kippur's share of Yom Kippur immersed in prayer set to exquisite melodies. The tunes are majestic and soothing, rallying and resonant. They serve to pull congregants together even when physical strengths wobble and wane as we wade into the closing hours of the fast. Some 25 hours from the commencement of the fast, as the sun dips into the western horizon and synagogues are bulging with congregants, the final service of the day, Ne'ilah, closing the gates, kicks in. Congregants who have been fasting for over 25 hours tap into spiritual and physical strengths, refreshen sagging vocal cords, and join in the chanting of the Ne'ilah prayers aimed at eliciting divine mercy at this most propitious moment of this most auspicious hour of the most prodigious day of the Hebrew calendar. Throughout the day, we indulge in confessing our sins, not in private, but together as a community, loudly. Our communal prayers seek to pierce the complexities of everyday living. We implore divine mercy. As the gates of benevolence creak shut at the conclusion of the fast, we are overwhelmed by a blast of a battery of ram horns. blown by an assembly of blowers, sending shivers up our spine. Our heartbeats flutter and our utterances quiver. Yom Kippur then draws to a close, and we stand again on the threshold of a new return. We seek reconnection with ourselves in the shadows of human vulnerability, with our faith recharged. We seek reacquaintance with ourselves, having been transformed by the strictures and the sweetness of Yom Kippur. With the Jerusalem temple destroyed and no high priest to atone for us, we seek at-one-ment with God, bonding with our soulful essence by atoning for ourselves. The word shofar, usually but not solely a ram's horn, comes from the Hebrew word leshaper, to improve. The wailing blasts of the shofar act as a spiritual bridge to our soul, which pines for purpose and meaning, hope and orientation, and consequential regeneration. I wish fellow co-religionists an easy fast and a meaningful year ahead. Shalom, and thank you for listening.